Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to be looking at the assignment operator and the logical operator. We have many different assignment operator, but the main assignment operator is the equals to. So we are going to be looking at the other assignment operator. We're going to be looking at other assignment operators. The plus equals to, the minus equals to, the multiplication equals to, and many other equals. So let's start from the plus equals to. I'm going to open up my terminal, and let's say I have two variables named A and B, and it has a value of 10 and 5. So now I want to do an arithmetic calculation. Let's say we want to add um 10 to A, or want to add 5 to B. So let's say we want to add 5 to A. So I can just say A plus equals to 5. So that's going to return 10 plus 5. So that's going to be 15 when I run the code. Sorry, we've not printed the A terminal. So let's say I want to try for other arithmetic operators, so like the minus, the plus, and others. So I'm just going to use the minus. So 10 minus 15 is going to be 5. So that's going to show a 5. While the 10 times 5 is going to show 50. So 10 divided by 5 is going to show 2. So while the floor operator, what the floor operator does is that it returns a whole number when the number you are dividing is going to return a decimal number. So it returns the nearest whole number. So when we run the code, we are going to get 2 instead of 2 point something. So that's what the floor operator does. So we are going to look at the modulus. So what the modulus does is that it's going to return the remainder. The remainder is going to be 1. So after that, we want to look at the exponential. The exponential is just 2 asterisk, so which is going to be 11 in 5 places. So I'm going to use the 2 asterisk, and I'm going to run it. 161,051. So we have a. So let's say we now want to look at the logical operator. There are 3 other assignment operator: the left shift, the right shift, the and, the or, the zo, and assign. So but we are going to be using that in the bitwise operator. Let's now move to the logical operator. The logical operator, we have the and, we have the or, and we have the not. We're going to be starting from the and. So I'm just going to make this B. What the and does is that it returns true if both statements are true. So let's say we have 11 is greater than 5. So we're going to say A greater than 5 and B is less than A. So that's going to show a true value because the two statements are correct. A is greater than B and B is greater than A. So when we run the code, we are going to get true boolean. So if one of the two, say we have greater than A and B is not greater than A, so we are going to get a false. Note that using the AND operator, the two statements must be correct. Let's return these two less than. So we now want to look at the OR operator. So what does the OR operator do? What it does is that it returns true if one of these statements is true. Let's say one of the statements is true, like A is greater than B. We can now say B is greater than A, which is not true, and one of these statements is true. A is greater than B, so, but B is not greater than A. So one of the statements is true. We are going to get a true value. So if the two statements is true, we are going to get a false because we are using the or, and the or only needs one of the statements to be true. Let's look at the not operator. What the not does is that it's going to return false if the two operators is true. So A is greater than B and B is less than A. B is less than A. So if we put this here inside the not operator, then we're going to get the true value because A is greater than B and B is less than A is true. But the not operator is going to change the true value to a false value. So what the not does is that it returns false if the result is true. These two results here are true, so and it's going to return false. If one of the results is not true, it's going to return true. It's going to return true. So let's run, and I'm going to see that it's going to return false. So let's say we have one here not to be true, which is greater than A, and which is not true. So we're going to return a true value. So firstly, we are going to first use either the and or operator here. Then you're now going to surround it inside the not operator. So before you can understand the not operator, you have to understand the and or the or operator. So let's use the or operator as an example in this case. Don't forget what the or operator does is that it only check if one of the statement is true, is correct. But if the other operator is not correct, it's going to return a true value. But if the two operator is false, it's going to return a false value. So A is greater than B, which is true, but B is not greater than A, which is false. So it's going to return a true value if we are only running this. But we are only running this one here, but we've surrounded the not operator around this statement. So what the not is just going to do is that it's going to change. So if the result here is true, then using the not operator is going to reverse it to false. If the result is false, using the not operator is going to reverse it true. That's what the not operator do. So here we have A greater than B or B greater than A, which is true, or it's going to return false. So this is going to be the end of this video. If you do not understand any part of this video, feel free to comment where you do not understand.